Hello everyone, Mike Kruger, Weather NorCal. This is Turtle Bay Wonderful World of Animals. Sharon Clay from Turtle Bay with a lovely creature. Although I don't want to call it a creature because that's probably, not your favorite terminology for an animal or an insect. Right. We're talking about an animal, right?
Yeah, this is an animal.
It's an animal. Okay, insects are animal too. All right, so yes. Velcro.
He's not even an insect.
See, that's what I would have thought.
So how many legs do insects have?
8. No, 4. That's 7.
I feel like this should be edited so that none of you realize that Mike Kruger does not know how many.
That's why you're here.
Kids out there, everybody write to Weather NorCal and tell Mike Kruger how many legs an insect has.
6.
Good job.
Okay, I got it.
You got it.
It's these pop quizzes on the spot.
So 6 legs for an insect. So you know that this is not actually an insect. They're actually an arthropod. An arthropod, meaning that they have this hard outer shell on them, and or scales. So they are. This is an exoskeleton. So that means their skeleton is on the outside. So they're very, very fragile. Like if I dropped him from here, that would be it. It would be like dropping an egg, like a raw egg from here.
That's scary.
So they're very, very gentle. People don't realize how fragile and gentle these guys are. So this is an African giant millipede. We have millipedes around here, but they're like this big. Millipedes get confused with centipedes all the time.
Yeah.
And so that's the important thing to remember, because millipedes are actually decomposers. So what they're going to do is they're going to eat leaves and old bark, and they're going to turn it back into earth. That is all they do.
Goes right through them. That they make the dirt.
They make the dirt.
All right.
That's their job. They are harmless, 100% harmless little creatures, and that's all they eat. Centipedes, on the other hand, are carnivores, and they're venomous.
And they'll eat my finger.
So you really want to know the difference between a millipede and a centipede.
Yeah.
Would you like to feel him?
Yeah, sure.
The legs are amazing. They do not have 1,000,000 legs. They have about 300 pairs of legs. Instead, they can go anywhere from like 100 to 300 or so. I don't know the exact number pairs of legs, but isn't that cool how they feel?
Yeah.
And we call them Velcro.
You've scared me now because I really don't want to drop him.
Well, don't drop him.
I know, but I mean, I could.
But feel him, he's like Velcro. It's like hard to drop him.
It is weird, and again,
look, if turn him upside down on my hands.
Okay, there we go. It is like Velcro.
Yeah, he's like
sticky. It's a good thing I don't have like the other side of Velcro on my hands, because then he would just stick.
That's right. But these guys are super important. We use the giant African. This one's only about, maybe half grown.
Okay.
And so it's going to get twice this size. They're found all over Africa. I saw them when I was in Uganda. I saw them in Madagascar. So
World traveler over here.
So they're pretty amazing little creatures, and we love people to get a chance to feel those legs.
Yeah, it is
and just
neat.
Learn to appreciate that these guys are not bugs, and they have a really important job to do.
They're not insects. They're
not insects.
Like the pods. Arthropods.
There you go.
So, but still an animal, right? I mean,
still an animal.
Yeah, still an animal.
Still an animal. That's the thing people say all the time. Like they'll see the birds and they'll go like, "Where's the animals?" And I'm like, "Birds are animals." So people confuse like mammal and animal. So mammals are just a specific type of animal.
Like us.
Like us.
We're mammals. I know that. We're not insects. We're not bugs. Although I think some people think we are.
Aliens
think we're bugs because we're just pests. We've infested the earth.
That is a
correct
statement. We digress.
Unlike a millipede that makes dirt and does good.
Does good.
Yeah.
Yep. So these guys are going to eat the leaves and the bark and all of that.
That's good stuff.
And they're pretty great at little animals.
Well, I appreciate you, Sharon, teaching me more about insects, and how they have 6 legs. And 1,000,000 legs. No, not 1,000,000, 300 some odd legs, right?
Yeah.
With a millipede, and a millipede is an animal. So thank you, Velcro, for being a good guest. Thank you, Sharon, and we'll see you next week for Turtle Bay Wonderful World of Animals.